On this week's episode of Drake Eats, we're traveling to the Far East
with cashew nut chicken.
We are Jonathan and Holly Drake, and we love food, gathering around the table and sharing a good meal.
When we went gluten-free, we had to reinvent our favorite family recipes. We're here to show you gluten-free cooking can be simple and delicious.
Welcome to Drake Eats.
All right, guys, let's get started. First, you're going to want to do your veggies because those take the longest to cook. So you've already got a pan heating on medium heat. Just going to do a little bit of olive oil drizzle in the bottom.
until the bottle runs out.
Until the bottle runs out. It's plenty. And in this bowl, I have sliced up some red bell pepper. He was my chopper today. I'm gonna start calling
You saw from the footage. I did.
I'll call you Chopper.
Chopper.
Today's episode, this is Chopper,
Chopper.
my assistant.
Lower third, put Chopper on the screen.
Onion and some broccoli florets. And again, with this, it's kind of like a stir fry, so you can add any veggies that you want.
What'd you call the broccoli?
Florets. They're fancy.
Florets?
Florets.
Is that?
Broccoli florets.
Oh, never heard that term before.
It's a thing.
Okay.
All right, so you're just gonna get those all tossed in the olive oil, make sure they get good and coated so they don't stick. And then I've got this on medium heat, and so you're just gonna keep that on medium heat. You're gonna cover it and just let those cook down.
All right, so now on to the chicken. I have chopped the chicken, just little nuggets. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in kind of like an Asian, sesame or what's the chicken that we really like at Asian places?
Sweet and sour?
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour.
So
it's like a tempura.
It's going to be kind of close to a tempura,
Yeah.
but tempura batter, not gluten-free, so this is our take on that. So cornstarch, little salt and pepper that we've already added to this to taste, and then I'm using sesame oil to fry the chicken. So we're going to put just a little bit of sesame oil in the pan. I've already got this pan heating up. And then I am going to super fancy put this in
We're fancy, y'all.
just regular Ziploc bag. And
Y'all remember the commercials back in the 90s, the shake and bake? Shake and bake, and I helped. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
This is our version of shake and bake.
That's what this is about.
Yep.
All right, so
Shake it,
I'm
babe.
literally gonna.
Shake and bake.
I'm more of a molder than a shaker, but
Oh!
you got to make sure the bag's closed all the way.
Cornstarch is not your friend today.
We've done a couple recipes this time around that cornstarch is just attacking me. All right, so once you get that coated completely.
I'm going to move your supplies out of the way, Chopper.
Thank you, I appreciate that, Mrs. Chopper. We're gonna just drop these in. And these don't take very long, just probably a minute or two on each side, but once they're kind of golden brown, I usually chop into maybe one of them just to see if it's cooked all the way through. And I probably need just a little bit more oil. Looks like I strangled a snowman.
And that sesame oil, y'all, this is really important to get the sesame oil for this recipe. It gives it that taste that you find at like a Asian restaurant because it gives it that more robust, like if you could smell the sesame oil, it definitely has a different smell. It's a brown color, so I feel like it's really important for this recipe to use that instead of just regular cooking oil.
All right, so we're about halfway through. I'm gonna start flipping some of these pieces, and that's kind of what you're looking for, just this golden brown. We obviously want to flip it before it gets too far gone, but that's exactly what we want. It's just that golden brown. Give it a nice crispy outer coating, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And you really only have to flip these about one time because the pieces are so small. Once you flip it, let it go another minute or two, and then they'll be good and ready to pull out of the pan.
Okay, so let's get started on our sauce. So I have got gluten-free soy sauce. You're going to do 6 tablespoons of gluten-free soy sauce. And then I have 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, and this one has sesame seeds in it, so a little extra something. And then this is the key ingredient, an Asian chili sauce. This is the Kikkoman brand, Kikkoman brand. It is gluten-free. You get it at most of your major grocery stores. Like I said, it is the brand Asian chili sauce. Key to this recipe. It's got a sweet and a little bit of spicy in there. Takes it up a notch. So that is 2 tablespoons of that. Then we're gonna do 2 cloves of garlic. As y'all know, I love my garlic. Then we're also gonna do 4 tablespoons of honey. And I just buy the honey from the store. No specifics. All honey is gluten-free. And then I'm gonna do just some ground ginger for a little flair. Again, I am not a huge ginger fan, so it's all about how much you want to add. If you love ginger, go to town on the ginger. If not, just coat the top. We're just gonna mix that up. Get all that honey scraped up off the bottom. Get it good and mixed together. And then this is gonna pour over your veggies.
So we've got to the end of the chicken and we're good. It's white all the way through. I just wanted to say, a lot of people tend to overcook chicken, and there's nothing worse than getting a dry piece of chicken in this kind of recipe. So when it's done, it's done. Check it before you think it's done, because this does not take long to cook. So once it's all the way done, all white all the way through, you're good to go. Pull it out of the pan. You may have some more chicken that you need to do a second batch, but we are done and ready to add to the veggies.
All right, so let's check on our veggies. Oh yeah, those look good. Runaway onion. I need to get out of the pan. And again, with the veggies, it's all your preference on how tender you like your veggies. I like my veggies pretty tender. I like them to have a little caramelization on the onions, on the broccoli. And if you feel like it's sticking at all, I feel like these are sticking just a tiny bit, I'm just gonna add a little more olive oil in there. All right, so we're gonna take our sauce, we're gonna add it to our veggies while our chicken is still cooking.
Oh, that's where the magic is.
This is the magic. All right, so your sauce is all nice and boiling, caramelized.
Oh.
Veggies are good and tender, so now we're just gonna turn this off and we're gonna add our chicken. Toss in our chicken, Chopper. I'm trying to turn it off.
I really hope that nickname doesn't stick.
I like it. All right, so all that, get that chicken nice and coated. And again, you do not want to add the chicken until the very end so that it doesn't get soggy. Look at this, y'all.
Oh.
All right, so I've already just done some instant rice. Just get you a big old spoonful.
Get all the chicken and the veggies in there, and then we usually come back for like a little extra sauce
Top it
on the
with
top.
some cashews, because this is cashew nut chicken. There you are,
So
sir.
it's just Asian chicken minus cashews if you don't put cashews on it.
Yeah,
if you have a
Jonathan's
peanut or nut allergy,
you do not have to
don't need to put these on there because you'll be going to the hospital. So, but that's it. Gosh, how pretty is that? All the colors and
gorgeous.
love it.
All right, guys, that's cashew nut chicken. Super easy, super simple way to get your Asian fix while still being gluten-free.
Well, hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly videos and follow us on our Instagram page for daily content. We'll see you guys next week.